we started recording. All right. Random sensor going off in the alarm system. Okay, so we were casting spells and then we were going to head down. Was that what's going on? We've got 2 separate telepathic bonds going.
Yep. Got some tongues and some comprehend languages. Some abundant ammunitions.
All right, let's go and see.
Okay, everybody take your tongue spell back. I've got a tongues communal spell.
Okay.
It's caster level 8.
Okay.
Wait, we don't have. Oh fuck! I was gonna use my. I can't cast 8s yet.
Then I guess we don't have that.
Fuck, sorry, I can't. I was gonna do
It's
my.
a non-standard spell too, so I don't know if you can.
I know I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it.
He has a scroll of it.
Oh,
I have a scroll, so I was gonna use my vest, but it's an 8th circle.
I see. Okay.
Damn it.
Okay. We got our tongue spells. We got our comprehend languages.
Sorry.
We got some seed visibility. We got some invisibility. All right. Lead the way. You're generally being pointed kind of like this.
Okay. We'll go to the top of this tower and then have a look.
Okay. From here, there is it looks like a temple here that's somewhat busy, although it appears to be pointing someplace behind and below the temple. Give me a knowledge religion.
Dee will do that. Dumanthoin is, I think, an underground god, isn't he?
He is.
Knowledge religion, take 10, be 34, with good hope running 36.
This is a weird. The temple here, which seems to be the biggest church in the city, is got markings of 2 different gods. It's got markings of the Red Hand of War, as well as of Grumsh, and they've kind of mushed the 2 symbols together.
Weird.
Okay. You need to go someplace that's below.
Okay,
How far below?
we don't know.
You don't know. I've got an Earth Glide if you want an Earth Glide.
I believe Los also knows that spell.
But he can Earth Glide by default. That's cheating.
I can go through the floor. I can go through the floor as well. You want me to search? I can go as an earth elemental.
Earth Glide is really short. It's only like a minute and a half.
Yeah, Los can Earth Glide because as a ghost he can only go 5 feet in.
Yep.
I can go as an earth elemental and look for it.
Who's I can?
Sod.
Good. Let's let Los cast his spells. You're part of Team Destruction, not Team Spy. Los is going to cast Earth Glide. Is Earth Glide personal or is it
Creature touch.
Okay, Los is going to come out of the can.
Okay.
Hiding. He's going to touch Grackle and Dugganschmirph with Earth Glide, and then cast Earth Glide on himself. That's 3 4th level spells.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And we're going to go stealthing into the temple looking for puzzle boxes.
Okay.
And then we'll keep a bearing of where we are with the vector that Chagga is giving us. We'll glide along that vector.
Okay. Inside the temple, there are some very powerful orcs. There is a man at the front of this temple who has
Look at this.
his face painted in skulls, and he's adorned with skulls of many different species. If you have a heal check, you note that they're not all. There's an orc skull, there's a human skull, there's a dwarf skull, there's either a child skull or a halfling skull, probably a gnome in there somewhere.
Gotta catch them all. If the orcs weren't enemies of the Imperium, we'd recruit this guy.
He is kneeling and praying before an altar. There is a large red clawed hand painted in blood over this painted orc with the picture of an orc with one eye. It is somewhat crude. You suspect that this was more likely probably a temple of Moradin or something similar in the past.
That has been reconsecrated in blood to the blood god. I mean, Scrooge.
Okay, you sneak your way in. Who is the weakest stealther?
It might be
I think it's probably Grackle.
Grackle's
Los
got
has got
50
a
plus.
plus 45.
No, Grackle's got more than that. It's 50 something.
So Los, with invisibility, are we doing that?
This is without invisibility.
Okay. Los is the weakest link.
Okay.
Am I including invisibility or not?
Don't include invisibility. I'll do it on my end.
Okay. 62.
Okay.
You want us to hold a roll?
No, I'm just.
Okay.
You're acting as a team right now.
Gotcha.
Okay, you sneak your way through this place. Grackle, passing through the threshold of this ground, you know it is consecrated, and it is a place where ritualistic combat would be viewed favorably. Not necessarily like it's not saying to the death is required, but it's also not saying that it's against the rule.
So Los and Grackle, I think, follow the same god. Los also worships the red god of war.
So Los knows it's consecrated ground or desecrated ground in
Okay.
terms of you feel more potent as an undead. Grackle feels a more primal connection to it.
Interesting.
Okay, you sneak your way in. Dugan, they're a bunch of silly bastards and they want to fight things. They're dumb. They're big dummy dum-dums.
Okay.
with their big feet and their big axes and there's...
Okay, do we see a puzzle box? If not, we're...
You do not see a puzzle box. You see a variety of weapons of many different types, all adorning this chamber. A lot of dwarvish crafted weapons as well as others. You do recognize this would be Los, an imperial musket, but it's like six versions out of date compared to what would be considered state of the art. It would be from something like 150 years ago. Okay. Where do you go from here?
Just along the same vector.
Okay, along the same
Good.
vector.
Yeah.
You're following the general direction you're pointed down.
Yep.
You pass through stone as you're going down. You make your way to a what seems to be like a stairwell as you are now about 40 feet below the surface. There is a shaft that looks like it's a dwarvish tunnel. It's well adorned and the walls are well manicured. Chagga's not with you. Do you keep going?
We keep going on the same vector.
Okay.
We're expecting at some point a room with stuff in it.
Okay. Who has the best knowledge religion?
These guys.
These assholes?
People in the telepathic pond.
Okay. Who has the best perception?
Los might
Probably Los.
with plus 45.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a
Sounds like
perception.
it.
Roll a perception check. I'll try to avoid using the roll me grammar structure.
56.
56.
And,
Okay.
half range penalty for sight-based checks.
Perfect. Okay, you've been traveling down. You do find another open area. It's like a mine shaft. You continue going down. You find a what looks like a storeroom. It's not a terribly brilliant looking storeroom. Your spell's about halfway consumed.
Okay.
for your like the round per level earth glides or.
We're gonna take a quick look at the magic in the storeroom.
Okay.
Is there anything hedging the room?
The room. Give me a.
Is there any
Oh.
magic in the room? Basically.
Yeah. There's a minor aura in the room.
22 on the spellcraft check.
22 on the spellcraft check. Looks like there's a magical stone tablet.
What school?
22. It would be transmutation.
All right. But there's nothing else in the room that's explodey. There's no.
No obvious traps. There's nothing that's
Okay,
triggering.
we're going to direct the group down that we found a good place for them to dimension door in.
Okay.
And D will dimension door this group that direction in.
Okay. You pop in. You're all under the city.
Okay. Chagga is still concentrating on his locate object. Does the direction change?
It is still very staticky, but now it's above you. You've basically gone too far.
Oh, it's like same vector.
Same vector, but now it's you've gone too far along the line.
Okay, we're gonna. While some of us investigate what the tablet is, we're gonna send Los and Grackle. Dugan, could you see if there's any traps on that tablet there?
Aye, aye, sir.
Los and Grackle, you've gone too far.
I will go up and look again.
Okay.
Captain.
Chagga gives you a accurate vector to follow, and Los will. It's funny with Los being the lowest stealth because
That's weird.
He has the
ability to make no noise.
He has the ability to make no noise, and then he also has the rogue trick that allows everyone else to use his stealth.
It helps with other people.
It works with Chagga when
Yeah.
Los literally goes in Chagga and keeps his plates from rattling.
Yeah. As a move action, the ninja can allow allies moving at no more than half their move rate to use their stealth bonus. Armor check penalties still apply, but still, like... Alright. Los and Grackle are going to go... do we want to re-up the Earth Glide?
At this point, the Earth Glide's almost out.
Okay, yeah, we'll re-up the Earth Glide on just Grackle and Los.
Okay.
Or you could just do it just for me, and I can carry the urn, and Los can be with me. You can save your.
We're gonna narrow it down a bit. Okay, Los is gonna hop into the can.
Is that what we're doing? Okay.
Fine, I guess the second best swordsman needs to be a better sneaker than I do. He hops into the can, gives you Earth Glide. Go find the thing already.
What does it look like, Chagga?
It should be a puzzle box.
Keep your eyes open, Los. We will look for this. Hey,
Chagga's
Captain.
gonna move around the room as much as he can, up and down, to try to triangulate where it might be.
Give me a survival.
Can we use geography to do this?
Sort of.
Not within the room, but like if we leave the room and like go somewhere in the city.
Sorry, that's close.
Can you use geography for this? Yes, you can use geography for this.
Captain,
now can your characters use geography?
Yes, I have. Dasad uses geography.
Chagga actually has a 1 rank in survival. It's for the foraging of of nice herbs and nuts. 20 on the survival.
Okay. The only space that isn't insane would be that hallway that you found that was rather nicely adorned.
Yep.
Unless it was like a druid just sort of shoved it in some stone and went, fuck y'all.
Was there anybody in the hallway when Los and the others went through the hallway?
Nope.
Okay. Grackle and Los will go into the hallway and see if they can find it. If not, they'll come back. Chagga is going to maintain concentration on the spell, and he'll go into the hallway if
So who's going in the hall?
First is Grackle and Los.
Okay. You're in this hallway. You're nowhere near as rushed. This hallway has a faded mural on the side. It does look a little bit scratched up.
Behind the mural? Is there any magic on this mural?
It's paint on the wall.
Is there any magic here, Los?
Yeah, Los is going to detect magic and have a look around.
Okay. Give me a perception check and a spellcraft check.
Los also has permanent see invisibility, just as an FYI.
Same as Graco.
Yeah. Spellcraft check from Los.
Yep.
27.
Yeah, there's something magic in the mural. The mural has a magical aura within it. 27 is, you didn't watch it, you don't know what it is, but it's something in there.
Yep. Kind of magic.
It's double the spell level +5 for not seeing it cast, correct?
Yeah, to know exactly what it is, but I think detect magic also just reveals.
Give me a second. I think it's transmutation. But give me a second. 1 moment. The school is conjuration. It's conjuration creation. We'll say it's conjuration and transmutation.
Okay, so for the school, it's 15 plus spell level, so 12 level. Yeah. 15 plus half cast level for a non-spell effect. I'm not too sure what that means, but I guess like a supernatural.
Yeah. Okay, there's a weird mix of conjuration and transmutation.
And it's part of the mural, and the mural's painted on the wall, or is it a painting that we could remove?
It is painted on the wall. It's like carved in and then painted to be highlighted. It looks like it's been scuffed up a little bit. Somebody with really heavy armor has been walking through here.
Los points at the area. How big is it?
The whole mural would be like 3 feet high, 6 feet across.
And the part that's magical?
The part that's magical is just a tiny little, like, 1 inch by 1 inch space.
Oh. Do you think we could pry this out? Hey, do we think we can pry this out? He's talking in the telepathic bond.
I think so. Let's pull out a blade.
The sneaky ones.
Let me pull out a blade.
No, wait. Los has trap finding. So can Los use disable device to get the little block out?
Give me a
trap sense.
Wow.
Trap sense.
A perception versus a trap, or
a perception versus a trap.
Does trap sense help?
No. 47.
But I have trap sense.
47. This could be treated or activated as a trap.
Yep.
You think it would pull you in if triggered.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to disable it. Disable it so that we could remove just the cube. Do I have a sense of how hard this is?
You suspect that it is going to be rather difficult.
What does that mean for someone with a plus 40?
Do you want it to be turned on and offable?
Yes. Okay.
Traps don't scale at the same rate.
Yeah. So he's confident he can get it. It's just we wanted to be able to activate it later.
Okay.
So he's carving out a little bit of the rock or whatever is around it and pulling the cube out with his he's got ghost touch prongs.
Okay.
Yeah, he's using his Ghost Touch Traveler's Any tool.
Okay.
And his... Oh, how is he getting the plus 10? Give me a second.
Thieves' gloves or something?
Did I not put his magic up there? sneak attack. You do this at range. Where's the plus 10 coming from? Oh, yeah, his gloves. His gloves have a secondary power. They are plus 10 competence bonus on the saving device. So, 52.
Okay. Yeah, you beat the DC. You have extracted this magical cube of stone.
Okay. Using the ghost touch prongs, he is going to go. He's going to stow the stone into a belt pouch on Grackle so that it doesn't go off.
Okay, give me a dex check. Don't roll 1.
You son of a bitch.
18.
Okay, Grackle, give me a dex check. Don't roll 1.
I see what he's doing. Help him out.
You rolled a 1d1, you dumb.
Oh, yeah.
dumb.
All right. Woo! Oh, you told me to roll 1. There you go.
Don't roll 1. I'll show you.
Tell me what to do. All right, so yeah, you've absconded with this cube.
All right.
Chagga, it's moving.
Okay.
Just to faintly the buzzing, it's moving a little bit.
One more Earth Glide on him. Los will go back into the canister, and then we'll go back to go see Chagga.
Okay.
We did it.
Okay, you've reunited. It's coming right for you. Like it's moving.
Okay, Chagga will stand back.
Okay, it's still staticky.
Mm-hmm.
But they
meanwhile, the tablet. What did
the tablet give me a spellcraft check to identify?
Well, first Dugan's gonna look for traps.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Dugan, look for traps.
I go to the other world and break into a place and read everything that's magical. No. No.
Why not?
I just start reading random shit. Glyphs.
Versus traps.
Stepping on traps.
Do we
Tap
have
dancing on traps.
We have a good hope. Yep.
Yeah. 51 to detect traps.
Okay. Yeah, you do not find any traps associated with this tablet. You do see the evidence of an avalanche trap that must have went off a long time ago.
Should be safe, boss.
Okay. Spellcraft. The 32.
Who's identifying it?
Chagga.
You can, because you have permanent.
Arcane Sight.
Can you concentrate? I don't think you can concentrate on both at the same time.
Oh, right.
Don't you have a familiar?
I don't know if the familiar has. Does Duckin have the ability to concentrate on the locate object?
Thank you. Duckin, I believe, can.
Okay, Duckin is quacking. The object's moving.
Duckin has familiar concentration.
Okay, so Duckin is currently holding your super mythic locate object and is quacking about it moving. 32. This is a eternal wand in tablet form of stone shape.
Say that again. Eternal.
An eternal wand in tablet form. So it's not a wand. It's like a
Rod.
Well, it's like a book. It's a stone tablet that you can stone shape with 3 times per day, and every day it resets.
Now you can turn Killian into a chair.
Cool.
Stone shape. What level? Caster level?
I got it.
Minimum.
Oh.
It looks like it was like education supplies. Like this was wizardly or crafters education room or university type thing.
All right, now you need to tunnel through this. Now you need to tunnel through. That's kind of cool.
All right, so we'll definitely take the
Yeah.
tablet of stone shape. That's neat as hell. And then, are we going to undo the cube now, or are we going to take it back to our home world to?
Grackle's got a little pouch. He's like, here you go, Chief.
Duckin is quacking at the pouch.
Okay. Oh, yes, Duckin. It is it, right? Chagga's going to move Duckin around the pouch just to make sure.
The staticky ping is coming from the pouch.
Well, we should bring this back to Volcanica. I think we've absconded with what we need. Unless, Desaad, you want to linger here to collect samples?
Yeah, I'm looking for someone who's interesting looking to grab a sample off this guy. You know what I mean? You guys see anyone useful, interesting looking?
Yeah, there was that spooky guy that was praying inside the temple to our god.
The guy who
Does he
knows
happen to be?
yeah, you know, it's pretty scary.
Does he happen to be bleeding or sweating profusely and leaving it in a bowl for someone?
Oh, I didn't see it. We dimension dawned in here. I didn't quite see him.
Sweating
Hey,
profusely?
don't worry.
Yeah, maybe it's a thing the orcs do. I'm just wondering.
Slobber all over themselves.
I mean,
Alright.
we've achieved our objective here.
Be interesting to grab one of them.
I don't like it here.
Do any of you have the ability to plane shift on your own?
Don't leave me here, Chagga.
You probably need a rod, right?
Yeah.
Dugan does not, or Capra does not have the ability to plane shift.
We also need to go back into a rope trick, remember? Unless you go to another place first. You can't go directly
Right.
between the primes.
Right.
Yeah. I can't do that either. So don't leave me here, Chagga.
Oh,
Fine. We know this place. We can come back here rather easily.
This is a good place to come to.
All right, I'm going back into the camp. All right, Chagga will cast a rope trick. Feels like we
done it.
There's no
Done
need to kick over a hornet's nest.
They didn't see us, and we stole an inch by inch cube out of a wall. And a tablet that he probably didn't even know was in his room.
They will not know we were here.
Yes! Great success. All right, we will climb a rope trick.
Okay.
Chagga just takes note of this little room. It seems like a good place to come back to.
Duckin squawks when going into the rope trick.
Oh, what is it, Duckin?
When you went into the rope trick, the locate object broke.
Oh, you can stop concentrating on that now. Good job. Give Duckin a couple of pets, put him back into a safe basket, and we'll climb all into the rope trick.
Okay.
Plane shift back to Volcanica, concentrating on the Trifort area.
All right. Give me a D5, D100, and a D8. 239 miles northeast. Okay, is that a percentile roll? Okay. You end up in like it's the foothills of a mountain. You teleport to wherever you want to go. You have a teleport left.
Back to the attic in the Trifort area.
Okay.
What did that take? Like an hour? Well, 200 miles, 60 miles an hour.
So 4 hours to
It took 4
sort of
hours.
get there. It's about 4 hours. And a bunch of mythic points. Okay.
You might want to sleep today, Captain.
Oh yes, I'm quite tapped. I cast quite a few spells today, but that was invigorating. See what we can do when we put our minds to it. Magic over the world.
I do wish I could have fought that one in that.
All right, everyone get their rest. Tomorrow we're going to go hunt an Oni, and well, we're going to attack the goblins instead of waiting for them to attack us.
Yes,
Oh,
person,
fun.
You were dismissed for the day, sir.
We should confine ourselves to this attic
You should, sir.
because it's protected against the mage's private sanctum. We don't want our enemy to know that we're here.
That's true, sir. Dude is totally playing experience.
Chagga realizing. Wait, did we let Dugan out of the? Oh, yeah, we let Dugan back out when we didn't need for him. Yeah, we didn't need him to go back into the gem. The gem is in the top pocket.
Yep.
Yep.
This was handy. It will only be used. You have to pick it up. I can't force it on you.
I know.
All right, just letting you know that we have your best. We have you in our hearts, Dugan. We have you in our hearts.
This will keep me there, or I'll go there.
All right, Chagga's going to try to keep everyone hiding in the attic for that night before we go launch an assault on the Oni. I don't even think we're telling the general we're doing this. We're just going to come back with an Oni head and some kill counts.
Okay. What are you doing with the cube?
Oh, yeah. Dugan, did you leave yet? You bastard.
As soon as you turned your back.
Who's our next best trapsmith? Oh, you want to bring us back to Fort Manius?
Sure, I'll do that.
Did we get that poem from Barnabas?
What poem?
There was a poem. We were going to give the creature 3 things, and one of them was a poem.
I think the poem turned into an art. They were contemplating.
Oh, the mural?
Yeah, we're Dee's sketching out the plans for a magical virtual maze cube. We're gonna basically give him his choice of which one he wants, or 3 things for 3 favors. Chagga has plans. I think he wants this epic Minotaur thing to design a maze for Dunehold to incorporate into the design that Barnabas has, just this like a physical maze and then like a maze within a maze, like a magical maze. Yeah. Anyways,
No, you need gates within the magical maze that leads to the other maze.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like
you
multiple,
got to go between both.
and then
And if you screw up, you start
of
over.
course, we want to turn into this guy, right? Or turn into a Minotaur that is capable of navigating the Iron Lord's maze. That's number 1. Number 2 is future design contract. I don't know. We're gonna find some cool shit there, and I'm sure we'll come up with a
Doing it on the fly, like
3 gifts for 3 favors seems appropriate.
I don't have any Minotaur bits to turn into.
Good. Save a slot. Make sure that you're able. When we go to the abyss, I don't want you saying to me, Chagga, I'm not able to turn into the Minotaur. Are you able to turn into a Minotaur? If we give you Minotaur bits or horns or poop or whatever you need.
Anything will do. 1, 2, 3.
3 comes after 2 and before 4. Yes. Are you able to turn into a Minotaur?
Yeah, they're monstrous humanoids. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I can do that.
Excellent. Thank you. A specific Minotaur? You think?
So stuck with you.
I swear if I had hair, I would have lost it all.
Pretty sure I could anyway.
oh, such a peen.
Yeah. Something tells me that Baphomet's maze isn't going to be easily navigable. That's a word, right?
Yeah. Navigatable.
Navigable.
You should know you're a captain.
Yeah. You've never navigated us the wrong way for the most part. I mean, there was that one time, but we don't talk about that.
Los is our best trapsmith, right? Isn't he?
He's pretty good at it. He also doesn't worry about dying too much. That's probably, a useful trait to have.
Where's the Grackle and Los on this one?
Give me 1 second. I was busy hunting for Teokans. I think I moved Grackle and Los to conversation. Here we are. I'll just grab that and the snake man. And we will go back to Manios. We'll go kapluk.
Nice. And Jillian is not there. All right, Los will come out. Los will try to disable the trap.
Okay.
In a safe manner.
Chagga, are you looking at the item?
Yeah.
Give me a spellcraft check.
Okay. DD will aid. 37.
37. The trap, and I'm using air quotes,
Mhm.
the trap, has odd qualities, will be what how I'm going to describe it. It is not a trap in the traditional sense. It is like, you're carrying around somebody's like modified version of a rope trick. Like you're creating like the gate to an extra dimensional space.
Well, okay. Ooh, I don't think we should break this.
If you break it, you might not be able to find the space at the other end.
We need to open it. Let's see. How do we do this? Chagga, now not concentrating on anything, is going to use his identify once per day, which give him with the good hope. He'll identify the magic item with a 47.
Okay. Yeah, this is Dumanthoin's hold. It is similar magic to the reliquary, but you have like the keystone of it. You expect that it probably works in a similar fashion. So the way to get into the reliquary was through a pass wall or a earth, like a stone shape, or earth glide would even work if you go like try to glide into or a focus plane shift using that item to basically go inside.
Oh, this isn't the puzzle box. This is a planar rod to go into the.
This is a way to get into Dumanthoin's hold. This is not the puzzle itself.
Okay,
this
is a planar rod to Dumanthoin's hold. Oh.
Right. It also, you think, is actually like the plane. It's the focus point. It's the focal point for the plane itself. So you basically rescued a plane from Ruak Durak.
Oh, I think this is like a world in a bottle. Yeah, it's probably best we didn't break this. Woo!
Right, so we can
So
we can just give it to the Minotaur.
Killing everyone. I wonder who lives here. Oh, all right. Change of plan. We're going into the cube tomorrow.
What if we can't get out?
We can. It's a separate plane, so I think we go in, and then we can get out. Hopefully.
You're making it sound a lot easier than I think it is.
All right. Fine. I'll do it my way.
Give me a what was your spellcraft total?
47.
47. The magic of the item probably needs to be spatially located in like powerful areas to stay charged, if you know what I mean. If you just leave this in a random location after a number of days or number of years, number of hours, some unknown amount of time, the magic will fade and either something gets really big or something gets disappeared into the plains or something bad happens.
Well, we're going to find out a little bit more. Chagga is going to cast one of his magic or is it knowledge domain that gives him legend lore? One of his domains gives him legend lore. He is going to cast legend lore on the item.
Okay. Okay. You do use your rod to not need to burn the incense?
Yep.
Perfect.
Of course, but we will mark down that we cast legend lore.
Okay. Brings to mind important legend about important person's thing. All right. You have the item / place in hand, so it takes D4 by 10 minutes. Okay. During the casting, you do routine stuff. Okay. This item this space or this home was a temple to Dumanthoin, or is a temple to Dumanthoin. This temple to Dumanthoin was crafted by the Entombed King, this great dwarf who mastered many of the dwarvish crafts, or all crafts. It was the home to one of the dwarvish sages, particularly a sage of Dumanthoin, who was very greedy for secrets. This being knows many. This being is attuned to the knowledge and secrets of the dwarvish ways, and is tasked with hiding some of the less savory truths from the dwarvish people. Right? It's the keeper of the untruths type thing. Within this hold, there is an item of legendary circumstance, colloquially known as the Boulder Dash box, but it is Dumanthoin's cube.
Okay, so is it the Boulder Dash box or the Boulder Dash box?
Boulder.
Okay.
As in like a rock.
Okay. So is the Boulder Dash cube a thing that's just kept inside of it, or
It is one of the items inside of this, and it's something that the lore keeper protects.
And it's the box that's never been solved, not this cube.
the cube is the demi-plane.
The cube is the demi-plane. The box is inside.
And the box, but that's what's not been solved. It's not like people go into this demi-plane and never come out.
Oh, people go into the demi-plane and don't come out.
And the demi-plane is called the
Dumanthoin's hold.
Dumanthoin's hold.
Dumanthoin's.
If basically in Dumanthoin's hold, you're tested by Dumanthoin to see whether or not you are worthy to have his secrets.
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't go in there.
So,
Now, the hold itself is not necessarily a puzzle, but Dumanthoin is a god of knowledge and nerds. So
maybe we should bring a nerd. That's all I'm saying. A crafty nerd.
Barnabas would love this place. Apparently, there's some greedy sage of dwarven kind that's inside there that keeps secrets on behalf of the dwarves. This place was crafted by the Entombed King, your friend, Dee.
Hey, hear that, Dee? Your friend made the box.
Oh yeah, that's nice. She's busy doing her sketches for her own cube and. Amazing! Maze cube. And the maze logo. Yeah, that's it. She's only half paying attention. No, I'm listening. She's only half listening. There's a sage in there that will test us. It holds secrets, and one of the items that is kept inside there is the Boulder Dash box. Not the Boulder Dash box, the Boulder Dash box.
Why are you saying the same word twice like it's two different words?
Yes, it just enunciation Potato,
Oh.
potato, whoever pronounces potato that way is stupid.
Combination first, that's stupid.
It's not how you pronounce it in Imperial Common.
Tomatoes, really? Just trying to sound fancy.
Well, would you rather step on them or try to make babies with them? Your tomato or your tomato?
Why?
What?
Well, you
Remind me to keep you away from the vegetables.
Yeah, don't.
tomato.
Not allowed to serve me salad.
No.
Tomato.
So we're going there now? Do you know how much spell power I cast? No, but the day after we get rewarded by hunting down some Oni. Does that sound good to you, warmongering
Yeah,
beings?
it's good time to kill stuff.
When are we going to go to the place to get the magics on the weapons?
Oh, I suppose we could do that today. We found a highly magical place. Apparently you just have to use a bit of your mythical powers to put great bonuses on your great enchantments upon your blades. Mythic enchantment.
Does it work on bows?
I'm certain it works on bows. Barnabas said weapons. I assume a bow is a weapon.
Huh.
Yeah, we've got enough spell power that we can do that. Duggan doesn't wield a weapon, does he?
I've never.
Duggan is a
Runs
weapon.
things with his mind, doesn't he?
Is belly button lint called a weapon? If it explodes your head, does it mean it's a weapon?
Yes, I think his telekinetic force, he described it, encapsulates the thing, and it's not actually the thing that... Anyways, well, my scythe could definitely use another a boost of power.
Do you have any spells left?
Yes. I got plenty of spells if we're going to go and boost our weapons power, says Los.
Hey! Who's holding the cube?
Oh, is it safe to carry around?
Well, it is technically trapped,
Yep.
meaning, so on the front surface, there's a piece of painting still on one side of the cube.
Yep.
There's a little painting of Dumanthoin's holy symbol. You basically pulled the altar out of a mural. If you rub that, there's a chance you go in.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it in our mage's private sanctum, which has only been running for. I'll tick off another 5th level spell just to have that thing.
Refresh it up.
Yep.
Are we going to arrest Captain?
No, we're going to go to this powerful place called the Spellforge to place magic upon our weapons. One weapon
All right.
is what Barnabas said.
All right then. Then, Captain.
Are you
Hey,
all right?
so, this odds So, what does this thing do? It makes your weapons a little bit more powerful.
Yeah, he also explains that it breaks the rules of magic and turns potentially, effectively, a +5 weapon into a +6.
To a +6. I don't have anything that's a +5, Cam.
Well,
Should I use it at all or not?
you should use it on your most powerful item. I think when we find the appropriate runes, it will just... if it's so powerful, it'll sit on top.
All right. Sounds good.
Amadeus, you fight with weapons? Are these the hands?
He's got hand wraps. He just holds them up.
Have you visited this place?
No. I was in prison probably by the time I got there.
Have you been there before? Before you went in prison?
Yeah, I was there.
Was it nice there?
No, it was not. It was there.
Oh.
And Naga, didn't do anything, did not like her. There was something called the Ghost Lord, did not like him.
Nagas are bad. People don't like nagas. They're like snakes, and snakes generally are not considered good. Even garter snakes people don't like. And ghosts aren't very good either.
There
Yep.
were monsters that turn you to stone. Did not like them.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Really? God damn.
Dragons didn't like the dragons. Dragons will be gone though, for sure.
Okay, no dragons. Anything else?
Probably.
Oh shit!
I understand the dwarves.
Crackle's got a
thing,
shit
but I
fort
don't know what
save.
happened there.
Okay.
Anything else that we should be concerned about?
Um.
Anything?
Snake might be here. I don't know.
Oh, Snake's a big softie.
No, he's not. You didn't see what he did to the brick hammers. They were soft after he was done, but yeah.
What did he get out of the system at least?
You'd think, but from what?
All right. Let us go to the place that Barnabas told us to go to. I can bring Los if you go back in. Back. Chagga can bring 5.
Okay. He's teleport without air.
Yeah, give me a second. Dee Dee's weapon. I don't know if she even needs to do this. She's got a +3 merciful longbow. +4 is cool.
You could put adamantine creatures to sleep.
Yeah, or mercifully knock them out. She's not. She's gonna stay behind to start.
She's
planning out
busy
the
sketching and
sketching and
doodling
the
and,
building
yep.
of the art maze. But I think this group of killers is all about the +1 on
but
their weapons.
Capra would go to war and slay a mountain of whatever you needed him to kill to get a +1 on his bow.
For an epic bow. Yeah.
I have a blade I would like to make more powerful.
So do I. Yes.
Perhaps you will be close to what I was many years ago.
What a dick.
I'm not sure
Good luck with that, dead swordsman.
Yeah, this blade. Los will definitely turn his +5. What is it? The Ghost Blade, +5, Ghost Touch Conductive Heart Seeker, a stock. Will definitely get turned into a +6.
Yeah.
Definitely this
a
one.
+5.
All right then. Chagga will greater teleport to that location.
Okay.
Not directly to the forge. He'll go to that weird place that he saw Barnabas walking from, and
Okay. At this point in time, let me quickly check the dates.
Oh, game's not prepared. He's got to go to bed. Is that it?
What? No. What's happened?
Just kidding.
You've been falling asleep, my dude. Prey destroys the hands of Colonel Mac.
Marty.
This week.
Marty, quick question. What do the regalia of the diplomat do once they're combined? With all pieces combined.
Yeah, I'll send that to you. So this is we went to Ruak Durak,
Yes.
and then this is Spell Forge, and then I'll keep on adding to that.
Yeah. Okay. Mark, can you roll a percentile check?
Sure.
Anything under 50 and somebody's home.
72.
Okay.
Aw.
Ain't nobody home.
God damn it.
Nothing of major interest. There are like small animals and stuff that are taking shelter in the cave, but you see this large mouth of a mine. I can't remember if it had a dwarf face on it. I think it is the dwarf head.
Mm-hmm.
As is dwarvish tradition, you put your face on everything and you walk in the mouth. The party walks in. those of a chaotic nature find this place exhilarating and dangerous, and those of a lawful nature find this place just basically horrific and like nerve-inducing.
Amadeus, I think, will probably lead into
And Amadeus, this place feels just fine. What are you talking about? This is normal. It's not even weird.
not even.
Why are you acting weird? It's not weird.
Okay, we won't poke around too much. We'll just follow Barnabas's instructions. It's a weird place. Chagga's still not completely convinced that it's going to do what Barnabas said because it sounds so like absolutely ridiculously powerful.
Oh, I can hear dripping down the way.
Are you sure that little rock house over there?
That's the one.
Okay, Los will investigate. Yeah, there's a bunch of junk in there. Crafting stuff.
All right. Who's going first?
I will go.
Yeah. You're the best for last.
Yeah. Hey, wait, what?
Not afraid of you. That's what Lewis says.
You sure?
He goes over and like swats his hand through your body.
Yeah, he's good to save you, huh?
There's a look on his face, and then it turns to a big wide grin. He's now looking at your items, trying to figure you out.
Grackle takes his blade, puts it on the altar.
Put in the forge.
Red God, guide my power and make my blade more lethal. Make it draw the blood out of my enemies like it was flowing from a waterfall. Mythic point?
Okay, you spend a mythic point. You take your weapon and make it such that it can cut the flesh of the most powerful of mythic beings. This is a mythic trial for Grackle.
Finally.
Like he gets a mythic XP.
He gets a mythic XP. Yep.
It's not enough level, though.
You're welcome, Grackle.
Shut up, Aronok.
He's tier 3 now.
Hey.
Oh, did I
He's
finally
9 out of
level?
10. Yep.
Yeah!
So I'm going to put the spell forge on blade.
Right on.
Right.
XP. Fuck on.
It's attaining an epic, like a +6 weapon, effectively. The ability to cut gods.
Hell yeah. This is what I'm talking about. More of this. Nice. Thank you, Red God.
Capra. All right. Okay. Oh, that's what you do. Capra will jump over there and he'll power up his bow. He's expecting some sort of big huzzah. The bow glows. There's no fanfare. Oh. I mean, it's a good bow still. it's better. I'll make a note.
Los flies over eagerly, both to get away from Amadeus and to make his blade magical. He'll spend the mythic point.
Okay. And Los's blade is now a +6 blade.
Nice.
I pass mythic DR.
So awesome. I'll make those adjustments to his attack forms later, but attack routines. Adjust for +6 blade. Best swordsman ever!
Second.
That you are.
Fuck you.
Chagga will basically let Desaad and Amadeus go before him. This is Chagga seeing this as a reward for everything that they've done.
Doing good work.
Yep. Also, he really appreciates Barnabas doing this because this sort of makes up for them doing the hard work while everyone else ducked out and did the greedy work.
He has no idea what the Ghost Lord was like.
I know.
Precisely.
Memories with you.
Yeah. Yeah, Marty's a brutal DM. Oh shit, spring for it. I have a feeling. I'm like,
I've been looking through the bestiary.
we got the
and I'm not
balderdash
looking
box
at anything below CR20.
that easily. I'm like, this is an easy thing before it gets hard. No,
We get our asses
no,
kicked.
we just didn't understand what we had because we're not knowledge guys. Like, we got it. Oh shit, there's a thing inside the thing.
It was the whole of like you're looking at a mural of Dumanthoin and like a whole explanation, and you guys are like, "Hey, there's some shit on the wall."
Knowledge religion? I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost.
Because they told me I'm a ghost. Funny. Yeah, he lets Desaad and Amadeus go first. Sure.
Desaad's going to. Desaad has nothing over a +3.
It'll
Wait, can he do his
Nope.
not the amulet, right?
I don't think amulets don't go. They're not weapons.
Yeah. So yeah, I used it to power my claws. All right. Who else is left?
Amadeus.
It's Amadeus.
What about your gun? You want to?
The only thing that's left, I have the +3 double barrel pistol and the +3 revolver.
So
I think that's
something +4.
I think it's the revolver.
There's also the
+4.
fiery sword of Tivolus.
Yeah, I you know what? As much damage and as cool as it is, I tear through things. I should put that blade somewhere because it doesn't do anything near as much damage as a dragon. It just doesn't. The pistol though. The pistol's gonna go in.
What about well, there's also the revolver that you picked up from
The revolver. Yeah, the +3 revolver.
+3 reliable revolver.
It's a +3 reliable revolver. That's what I would put in.
Okay.
So you can now shoot golems with it. Chew golems up.
And now we're not giving that back to what's his name? Killian.
No, the statue? It's gonna collect dust.
I don't
till
think
the end of
Killian
time.
is going to have a good future.
This is his nose.
I mean,
Amadeus has Killian's back.
So far, he says he's going to bring the entirety of the Inquisition down on our heads. It's like, well, okay.
That's a good point you bring up.
I guess we're not letting you go now. He doesn't negotiate very well, does he?
He's got a charisma of 8. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
My way or the highway. Bullet
understand, you're breaking the law.
Yeah. Oh god, he's Amadeus in bullet form.
Yes. Yep. Well, yeah, no, he's
Amadeus actually has a higher diplomacy bluff than this guy.
Oh yeah, but he does not make it.
This guy's just one of Mark's Red Dead Redemption PCs or something like that.
Yes.
You're not doing what I'm saying. There's a gunfight. Look at these people breaking the law. Oh goodness, yeah.
Shoot them all and let the five-faced god sort them out.
Oh goodness. You know, on our side, we could have made some allowances for that.
Maybe if you didn't just go and possess him, then
He'll get over it.
you'll get over it.
Wait a minute. So this pistol would grow in size if I became huge
Yes.
or gargantuan.
Yes.
The pistol would, but the rounds wouldn't. You're talking about the cannon pistol, right?
No, I'm talking about the pistol.
Oh yeah, the pistol would, yeah.
I am totally cool with bending the rules on that, where technically when you grow big, your arrows and stuff aren't big when they do damage. I think that's silly because you take a penalty to hit to do it. So I'm okay with that rule bending.
Giant bullets. It's my gunslinger. Yeah. Storm giant.
So I have a gargantuan giant. I have a gargantuan giant.
The hut disappears.
Gargantuan blunderbuss. Just
Are you tired of other
Shove whole
giants?
trees in it.
I'm tired of other giants catching my boulders. Catch this. Go. Oh, so good. There's gonna be one.
Tower of Science.
Oh no. Oh fuck. Fuck that place. That's gonna be awful.
Right.
Oh yeah. So we were anointing our weapons. What is Amadeus anointing?
Gives a prayer to the five-faced god and places his hand wraps on the forge.
Okay. What are your hand wraps now?
They are +4 hand wraps.
Okay. So they're now +5, or they were +3?
No, they were +3. They're +4.
Chagga. The other group must have been really, really poor. Look at his hand wraps. Them shits is terrible.
There are a few things that are only moderately magical in our group. I got the sense that they weren't very poor. Barnabas seemed to have quite a few magic items on him.
I got robbed.
Yes, apparently of the dragon treasure that they went after, you were robbed of 80,000 gold coins.
Oh.
100. Some 5.
Well, did we give Mort share to Amadeus? Is that what happened?
We did.
Okay.
and he upgraded a few things.
Okay.
It's just Mort's share wasn't 105,000 gold pieces.
No, it was 26,000. I'm just going to remove Mort's share from the. Oh,
Just another reason for the fucking list.
Oh, yeah, he's,
Dirty son switches.
he's
Pistol does
writing his
40
list in
48
Linwood
damage.
right now.
so boned. Here's Morty! There's gonna be one of those fucking scenes. Oh. Your castle is being knocked down. What?
Give me back my money! Fucking knocking down an entire castle over 10,000 gold pieces.
Amadeus, you read the body of the manual of bodily health, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay. All right, Ahmed, to answer your question, I'm going to paste the. You've already pasted the item into your sheet, or?
Yeah, I got it under my belt.
And it is the. What is it called?
It's the belt of superior dwarven kind, and
Okay,
it's the regalia of the diplomat.
Yeah, the regalia of the diplomat. If 3 regalias are worn, wearer gains all the powers listed, even if they are of the same race. The racial bonuses stack with those granted by the character's race.
Yeah.
The ability bonuses stack with those granted by the other items in the set up to +4 racial.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing that
that
surpasses that.
The elvish vestments you have, right?
They have a +2
Those
dex.
are +2 dex. The gnome kinder, the phylactery of the gnome kinder gives you a +2 con, and the dwarf gives you a +2 con.
So it's +4 con.
You should have a +4 racial bonus to con.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Nice.
All ability score bonuses stack with existing racial bonuses from the race. For example, with 3 regalia worn, it's possible to have a +6 racial bonus.
For a standard race.
Yeah. And if all 4 regalia are worn, it just becomes a +6 dex and a +6 constitution racial bonus.
What's the 4th one?
The 4th one...
Athlete?
I don't know if you know this.
I don't. So never mind. The sod does not know there's a fourth one.
The regalia are called the Diplomat's Regalia of Demi-Humankind. Okay, so effectively you gain +2 to con, and a +4 on charisma-based checks with dwarf.
Two dwarves, yeah.
Which actually helps out your related to dwarves. So your dwarf disguises and against dwarves, you're really good at.
Yep, I've updated those.
Awesome.
Now, does it stack with my dark vision?
If you didn't have dark vision, you gain it. So if you take on a form that doesn't have dark vision, you would still have
dark vision.
Nice. And low light vision.
Yes.
From Gnome King
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Ah, look at you.
So you could turn into races that you typically wouldn't with Alter Self.
Yeah.
And still have good sight. Neat.
Let's kick ass. Let's kick ass.
It's a great item for Desaad.
Yep.
Okay, Chagga. So I'm torn. Chagga has a +4 scythe that he uses occasionally with his telekinetic
Mage.
combat.
Yep.
But his legendary mythic item can be upgradable.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a +3. I just don't know if it will do any. It's a heavy mace.
It makes it harder to break.
Do it.
It's also very hard to break to start with, but
You usually don't use your scythe anyways.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna actually make it a +4, and just make a note that eventually it could be a +6. All right. Item upgrades. Spell Forge. Increase. In...
I didn't know you could hit people with your wand. I just thought you liked chunky wands.
Oh, this thing is actually various scepters. It is a scepter of the Netherworld, a Thronodic magic, a lesser Thronodic magic rod, a lesser empowered magic rod. It is a maximized magic rod as well. That was the latest upgrade, including some other things you don't need to worry about. He doesn't tell them about intuitive and logical that help him with his concentration checks, or removes thought and emotion components from spells.
I remember a joke from back when we were in the Sylvan Acres about the magic rods, but it's not one you're supposed to tell in front of the lady face.
It's fine. It's all right.
Okay. Chagga's got a big magic rod.
Yes, we all know what you're referring to.
He bolted it to his hand.
And I'll beat you with it.
Oh no! Capper's bent over laughing.
Chagga's chuckling. It's good. It's fine.
Okay, so are we hanging out here where it's all weird, or are we gonna go to the place where it's less weird?
Oh no, let's walk out of here and we can teleport back home.
Give me a spellcraft check, Chagga.
Okay. 49.
You are in a wild magic zone.
Oh, the fuck! How did no one care to mention to the priest of the pattern and the weave, as well as an arcane spell? Nobody cast any spells here. You could have rhino dung dumped on you, or fireballs go off at random.
I mean, it sounds a little funny.
No.
You're into some weird shit, Captain. All right.
Don't make me. Let's see if we can find the teleport into a wild magic. Chagga's beat red at this point in time. Everyone follow me! Order.
Okay. Takes about 5 minutes to work your way out manually through the caverns.
Yep.
I'm playing with my new revolver.
Click, 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 click.
Oh, that was a bullet.
Fucking negligent discharges in the middle
Does
of
Chagga with his arcane sight see the edge of the wild magic zone?
The thing about wild magic is it's not very defined. It's a very fuzzy boundary. As in, when you get to the edge of it, you're only sort of at the edge of it, and then it extends, and then it
He looks
runs
at
back.
Amadeus. You failed to mention this.
What do I know about wild magic? I don't use magic. Or didn't back then.
Fine. This one's on Barnabas.
She shrugs.
You're out of the wild magic zone, and then you're at a point where it's like it suddenly extends out to like past
Yeah,
you,
and
and then it's gone
flapping,
again.
following one of us or something. It's like, oh, get away. All right, so we'll walk a little bit beyond there, and then
Okay.
we'll teleport home.
All right. Okay. Teleport back. You're not in the anti-magic zone or the wild magic zone when you teleport.
Yeah.
You make your way back to Fort Manius.
And we'll teleport back to the attic where we've got Mage's private sanctum, and we will rest. And then the next day, I think we're going to go into the Dumanthoin's hold.
Okay. You rest.
Los will keep watch, except for the hours he needs to be idle.
Desaad.
Yeah.
You receive a sending in the night.
What the fuck is this?
Things are becoming rather urgent, Desaad. When will you be heading? When will you be retrieving the pathway through the realm of Iron? The Emperor is grumbling. It is Extigan.
Oh yeah, I got that part. It fucking better be. Knows me on a first name basis. We have. Do we have everything we need? Let's see.
Not yet.
What are we missing?
The party wants to have gifts to basically not have
Not to
they're
fight.
trying to not have to fight everything in the abyss.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to see what we're missing. What are we missing for this guy? I thought it was on my list. The cube. Yeah, we have everything. Why we can head off. We have the cube. Oh, we have to get the actual maze.
And Chagga wants to kill Kojo
Kill
before
Kojo.
leaving
Yeah.
because they're supposed to thwart an attack before it happens.
Desaad quickly estimates probably take a week. They'll be within the abyss. We'll be in the abyss within a week, and back a few days after.
Okay.
Extigan.
Give me a wisdom check.
You're asking the wrong guy.
That's the right check then.
Oh shit! All right. 20 plus not much. 6. I'm gonna roll d6. 10. Yay!
You have about 15 words left. Do you ask for anything?
Oh, I didn't actually say the message yet, but okay. Get me Minotaur blood or samples.
Okay.
I don't have any.
Okay, you want samples of Minotaur.
Yep. And he already gave me a rod to get there. Guys, hand signals, anything else? Use telepathy. I don't think there's anything else.
Okay.
1 million gold pieces. No, I don't say that.
All right, so you asked for some Minotaur samples.
Some Minotaur samples, yeah.
All right.
The more powerful, better.
Okay. Sending dies off.
Yep.
Morning comes.
There's a Minotaur standing on top of me. Oh, damn!
Dugan, are you back?
Dugan would be back by morning. Yeah.
Dugan, did you do anything interesting?
He looked for Clark in the dungeons.
Clark, it has been like 48 hours. Clark is in the dungeons.
Okay. He steals food from him for the entire day.
Sorry, what was that?
He steals his food for the entire day. Like the food comes and it's gone, and as he brings it to his mouth, boom, it's gone.
So,
Followed by.
Colonel Clark has an eating disorder.
Yes.
Okay, Colonel Clark is
Actually, better yet, when the guard turns, the food goes flying at the guard.
Okay, give me 3 D20 rolls.
Poor Clark.
Alright. Well, I got a 1, a 6, and a 10.
Okay, let's re-roll that natural 1.
Got a 15 now. No idea what that means.
Okay, give me a stealth check with a -20.
With a -20.
Oh.
Is that including invisibility?
That plus 10 invisibility, sure.
Okay, so so with a -20, he gets a 66.
Okay, sorry. So you fuck it up on the first one, and you said like a spoon across the room. But there's no food in the spoon, like you just said the spoon. Nobody sees you as you fuck it up, and you don't like, you know, and then you basically dick with him for the rest of the day with no other major happenstances. You piss your guard off.
Yeah.
Clark's pissed off.
Once the guard's gone, it's like,
Are you hungry?
guess where else there's no fucking food, you fucking prick.
Colonel Clark is refusing to acknowledge the voices in his head.
He acknowledged the telekinetic wrestling that's going on his body. Lick the pea bucket! Lick the pea bucket!
You can telekinetic grapple?
Yeah, he's got telekinetic, yeah. Lick the pea bucket!
All right. Okay. Your stealth check is, even with a -20 for being in combat, is high enough the guards don't notice you if you don't want them to.
No.
You have to be careful when you're loud, is the thing, right?
Oh, it's just him and Clark when he's loud. That's it.
No. And there's Clark is going to throw 3 things at you. He doesn't necessarily know where you are, but he's going to try his darndest. He does a roll of 20. Nothing comes even close. He's mostly throwing in the wrong direction. He looks like he's mad.
Dude, he's supposed to pee and he bucket all over the floor. And the cock. Enjoy your evening, shit britches. I gotta go save the Imperium. Not shit.
You'll never get away with this. You'll never get away with this. Shut up down there. He's tilting at windmills. He's being yelled at by guards.
He didn't eat and he's covered head to toe in excrement.
And that's it. That's all he does.
He's a petty little fey.
He's productive in his pettiness.
He's very productive as a petty person, yes.
All right.
Dugan, are you back?
Oh yeah, I'm back.
Did you have a pleasant evening?
More pleasant than some.
I'm not going to receive any damning reports, am I?
Absolutely not.
Chagga just leaves it at that. All right, I think we're plane shifting into this place with the knowledge being inside. Our goal is to get the Boulder Dash box, and well, I mean, if there are other things lying around.
Sir, I don't mean to question anyone living here, but I would like to point out at this time that you said we would be tested by Dumanthoin.
Yeah, I assume some sort of proxy of Dumanthoin.
Right, but generally smart people who craft things.
Yes.
Do we have anyone like that in our group?
Well, I'm confident between Los and Dugganschmirph we can undo any trap that we come across.
Okay, what if it's not a trap?
I know stuff.
Yeah.
I know stuff too.
Yeah, we're
Not a lot of stuff. I know how to make things die.
Are you sure you're barred?
No, Barnabas is a infernally bound sage of some astronomical intelligence who learns entire fields within months. Fields of study that would take people generational studies to progress that far. He is an enigma and a genius.
Oh,
And some of his pants have pee stains on them.
well, yeah, he was only a one-shape man. For sure of that.
He is also a bard.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very much. He mostly just yells.
Profanities, right?
Yeah, profanity-laced yelling basically is...
Yes, I always found his yelling quite motivational.
It's hard to deny, yeah.
When in the thick of it, he's not like yelling to hurt you. He's yelling to motivate you. Yes. Anyways, we could wax poetic about Barnabas the drunkard all day long, but yes.
Pee pants,
All
Barnabas.
right, as long as you're sure we're set with you.
Yeah, we know stuff.
All right.
Good hope. Amadeus, you doubt us, how could you?
Everyone knows how to speak Dwarvish, right? We are going into a Dwarvish place.
No.
Really? You don't speak Dwarven?
I'm not good with languages. Like Emperor speaks Sylvan and Common.
Wow.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna reset the mythic points and all the spells and shit. Dee will put up a good hope.
Or am I being a dingus?
I don't know if we're fighting anything in there.
Oh,
A lot of us did in this group put up a lot of permanent spells, so I think like see invisibility is on most people already.
Yeah.
Dugan's got it.
Capra should have one extra language from intelligence score that I never actually filled in. Okay, so +1. I'll make a note to actually put the language in. I speak something else. I just don't remember what it is right now. It's not Dwarvish, because that would be useful right now. What was his master in
The Mad Gatter?
the Mad Gatter? What was he? He was a kobold?
No, he was like a gnome or something.
A gnome? He'll speak whatever his language is.
Okay, gnomish.
Gnome? Yeah, gnomish. I speak gnomish.
Yeah, it's close.
Oh, I knew a gnome. Mad Gatter?
Chagga just...
The little prick with the hat, I think, is a gnome. But he's a little prick, so don't want to talk to him.
Chagga's thinking, well, Mort's a gnome.
Yeah, I know, he's a little prick too, I know.
Telepathic bond goes up.
What would you change
Hit.
if I don't underestimate him?
Capra will cast tongues on himself. And he's going to cast an abundant ammunition.
Yeah, I guess it's Chagga to cast the telepathic bond.
Okay.
Amadeus casts Bear Hug on him.
Do you need any buffs?
No, he's good for now.
We probably Chagga's got his daily overland flight, and he's probably re-upped the mage's private sanctum just to keep this place safe.
And you've got your mythic points back.
I got my mythic points back. Yeah. All right, we're kind of going in there a little bit low on power. Like we're not powering up because we might have to talk our way through.
Okay. I'm going to grab the tokens if everybody's done editing.
Yep. Oh yeah, plane shift. Chagga will do that using the cube.
Okay.
Which is weird because I think we disappear into the cube.
You disappear into the cube.
Do I still have the cube, or is the cube sitting in the?
The cube just falls into space in the room.
Okay. Neat.
All right. Window. Tool. Force players to current map. Set players on current view.
Oh, I guess some of the communal delays will go off. So there's a communal delay poison that Chagga can cast, and a communal resist energy. I don't know. Forges fire might be the right one.
Oh, look at that fucking mini. We're fucked.
Oh, what is going on here? This is dwarvish. Who the fuck is that? Uh-oh.
All right, you find yourself in a dusty, wax-filled, dwarvish hall. It looks like it hasn't been well tread in a long time, and a dusty, thin-skinned figure stares at you with glowing eyes. A very large monument to the Mordensamen. It appears at the far end. It is very large, with its feet pressed into the ground. There are several statues that line the halls. Oops. Misclick. Don't worry, they don't seem to be moving.
That's why they got tokens, right?
Ooh, these are badass looking golems.
Beat you with a book.
Greetings, great lawkeeper of Dumanthoin's hold. We are heroes and soldiers of the Imperial Foreign Legion. Chagga will go
What?
like bow to him.
What do you seek? Imperial Foreign Legion?
Well, there is no way to keep a secret from you, great lawkeeper, so we might as well tell the truth. We are here for the Boulder Dash box. The Entombed King told us where it lay, and we have braved Ruak Durak and the horrible orcish hordes that are there in order to rescue not only Dumanthoin's hold from their possession, but to come here and to be within your knowledgeable grace. Come on, Chagga, you're doing good. Keep it up.
Attaboy!
Dee Dee's doing a competent bonus bard song in her heads.
Yep. Orcs overrun that which they should, places which they should not be. This is very displeasing.
Yes. Perhaps in a future adventure, once this current war is over, I may return to Ruak Durak to retrieve dwarvish people and their great crafts, to rob the orcs of their fruits of their victory.
What was your name again, Legionnaire?
In your heads, in the whatever one Dugan's in is.
This guy sounds like he's definitely a nerdy knight.
Oh, yes, very nerdy. He got nuggied quite often. Which means that he needs the petting of the ego. I did not give you my name, but if you wish to know it, I will not keep it from you. I am Chagnarin Syndicard Doom II.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance,
Centurion.
Chagnarin.
Centurion Captain of the 11th Imperial Foreign Legion of Volcanica, Legion of the Stag, Baron of Doonhold in the village of Dun on Volcanica. Some of the goblins call me Chagga Khan, or the big nose of the Tomek goblin tribe.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Chagnarin Syndicard Doon II. He repeats after basically word for word what you said, but you're not all in one blurb on your sheet.
Yep.
Third born, Centurion Captain of the 11th Imperial Foreign Legion of Volcanica, Baron of Doonhold and the village of Dun, also known as Chagga Khan.
You can call me the dude.
The Doog. Please, won't you have a seat? He motions to a chair across the way.
Okay. Chagga's gonna cast Protection. Magic Circle versus Evil.
Hey, how's it going? It's me, Desad. Me, Crackle.
Want to get some with
Kevin.
Sure, he says in the telepathic bond.
Would you like Kevin come with you, buddy?
Yep.
Dugan's gonna hide on Chagga.
Okay, what is your stealth check?
It is.
Thanks.
Oh, to
Hope is up.
Desad, if he starts casting spells like some sort of lich,
82.
introduce him to the hammer you have.
Oh yeah, I think he'll recognize it.
No, I mean like his face.
Oh,
Chagga
yeah,
is
I will.
concentrating on
I'm
the
gonna get
seat
close.
or the area that we're
I'm gonna
going
get close to him.
to see if there's any magical auras.
Okay, yeah, there's a ton of magical auras in this space. The sea itself doesn't appear to have a specific magical aura different than...
Okay. Is it trapped?
Amadeus is lining himself up with the lore keeper.
Is there trapped? Am I
Paint
going
on
to
his
get a spike up
face.
the butt or something?
Quick look for. Well, he's got trap sense.
Okay, give me a perception check for traps.
Chagga will hesitate for a moment and sort of like straighten like a vest or.
64. Check for traps.
Okay, the chair isn't trapped. There is a board game on the table that is trapped, you probably don't want to lose said board game.
Board games are traps, sir.
Oh, thank you, Dugan. Thank you very much. Chagga will sit down in the seat, and he's got his rod of...
Dwarves make
Harvester?
really good, sturdy, broad seats. Just they're comfortable, if a little low.
Furniture.
I appreciate this seat. Make note of the dimensions, Dugganschmirph.
That, gotcha.
Chagga grins, but he knows that he can at any point aim this party at the lich thing or whatever it is. Chagga's also like, remember the reluctant necromancer? He's
Yep.
strangely not too worried about the thing being undead. Los, I think, is sneaking out of the can.
Give me a perception check for Los.
Yep. Hey, what's going on? 53 with half range penalties.
Okay. He is guarded by these ghostly knights that are in the ethereal.
Los is telling Chagga, and
They're
spreading out.
I'll put them like in this pattern. He's basically surrounded by these ghostly dwarvish knights. They appear to be wispy but covered in armor. Give me knowledge religion from Los.
I'm a ghost, which means they're a ghost. No, he's got a plus 10. He's got a plus 10. 28.
Some form.
30 with Good Hope.
There's some form of night wraith sort of thing.
Okay.
You suspect that while they actually would do a decent job kicking your ass in the ethereal, potentially, they'll be really bad for like the armored dudes. You think they might drain life force, and then invisibility probably won't work as they probably can see life force. So unless you're protected against life sight or life sense.
Yep. Be careful bringing violence against this guy. He's got 4 night wraiths.
They don't seem to move fluidly in the ethereal. They seem to be kind of jerky in their motion, like they skip from location to location as well.
Great. It's great. Ice cream.
Well, Lawkeeper, given that we are now in possession of the cube that is your home, I figured we should introduce ourselves to you. You know, let me accidentally let it fall into a volcano or dreadfully fall into the depths of the sea.
What?
Just to let you know, the situation on the outside, of course, I would much rather be neighborly and, well, to have an ally such as you is the dream of any caster, any knowledgeable person, any noble, and anyone who, has the wisdom to see that knowledge is the key to victory.
Knowledge is power. Yes.
A very succinct and apt way of putting it. Thank you.
Tell me, are you a knowledgeable man?
I know many spells.
How powerful of a caster are you?
Powerful enough. Chagga is now going to concentrate on what he can read from this guy's aura.
That is not spoken like a true caster. A true caster knows there's never enough power.
Oh, I agree.
He doesn't seem to have an aura.
Fucking mind white motherfucker. Oh, very, very telling. Chagga deduces mind blank, which means he's at least a 16th level sorcerer or a 15th level wizard. Fair enough. Yeah. Are you a sorcerer or wizard? I'm guessing wizard.
S- his face betrays his undead face betrays scorn at the concept of a sorcerer.
Part of this would just piss him off then.
Yep.
One should study and remember things. What have you studied?
Give me an object that has historical significance, and I'll show you what I can do.
He makes a little motion. One of the statues moves.
Yep. Oh, and something preferably not trapped, he says.
Yeah, he thinks that's hilarious. That's
The sword starts laughing. It's like, fuck it off now.
okay. A mirror has been pulled from a shelf on the side.
Okay.
It is placed on the table in front of you beside the board game.
Chagga first will use Arcane Sight to see if he can see any enchantments on the mirror.
The mirror is not enchanted.
Okay. He will put on his little white gloves. Well, they're usually on, but he exposes his gloves, and then he will do a psychometry reading on the frame of the mirror, or just the mirror itself as an object.
Ooh. What do you see?
33 is only, I'm going to spend a point. It's 3 pieces of information.
Okay. A dwarven princess was the owner of this mirror.
Okay.
She was killed while holding this mirror.
Dwarven princess was owned this mirror. She was killed while holding this mirror.
And the assassin was a Druger.
A Durgar or a Druger?
A Durgar.
The assassin was a Durgar.
Oh, most interesting.
As you can see, sometimes learning is merely experiencing the world, and I have found myself quite attuned to read objects even though they aren't written down. Perhaps, with a friend like you, I could perform object readings on a bunch of things that you have only partial knowledge of, or perhaps a more academic knowledge, and provide additional color. And then you could write those things down and add to your lore. Would that be of interest to you?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Yep. Hey, wizard, do you want someone who can object read your crap? Right.
you weird dwarf hoarder stuck in a cube.
Right. +2, and can Dee Dee and the others in the telepathic bond aid? Like, don't say that word, say that word.
Yes.
Okay. Dee Dee's gonna auto aid.
Duggan age,
Cool.
Amadeus age.
Nice. 46. Is there any benefit to spending a mythic point?
Nope, because you're getting a +4 from your demonstration of your power to uncover secrets.
Okay.
And to prove that you are knowledgeable.
Yep.
Basically, you showed a cool thing, so you got to 50.
Yeah, basically, Chagga's saying, I don't need to memorize things because the knowledge is already in objects. I just need to touch them.
I think an agreement is definitely possible between us. I see the light within you, and within many of them. You have a taste for knowledge. So why come here? What do you seek?
We seek the boulder dash box.
Seek the boulder dash box, do you?
Chagga's like, is he hard of hearing? He just bobs his head.
How about I propose a wager? A little game. You win, you get the boulder dash box. If I win, I keep that. And he's pointing over at the urn that Grackle has.
It's mine.
Well, we don't tend to like games, especially ones that you've had hundreds of years of practice of, and ones, you know, that
Oh.
we've never played before. There is a game we could play. We smash everything and burn this place down and empty it and use it as our own treasure hold. A portable extra-dimensional space.
Awesome idea.
A portable extra-dimensional space would be of prime use to us. Or maybe we can summon Vigil. Come here and smite every undead that is in here with the godly might of the five-faced god.
Give me a sense motive.
Sure. We drop some names. A trade is what I was offering, and you want to wager. Chagga sense motives. Correct. I think there are others in the telepathic bonds that have better. 26.
Okay. Sense motive is better than Chagga's. 38. Captain, he knows Vigil. At some level.
Of course, they're mythical beings that are both on Volcanica. We are the newcomers, remember? Is what Chagga is saying in his head.
He was on Volcanica. He was on Ruak Durak.
Whatever. The Imperium has had contact with both of these places, so...
Yep.
Yeah, Chagga was gambling. He doesn't actually know, but...
So, if you don't like games, then what would you prefer in trade?
I've already offered my services to read your items for you. If more knowledge and secrets does not interest you, then I'm not too sure what will. If there's a linguistic puzzle, we have access to a sage that is beyond that of any mortal sage that likely lives in the entirety of Volcanica. Something translated?
What is this? Who is this immortal sage?
Oh, you don't need to know such things.
Well, if he's the best sage there ever was. I am unfamiliar with this person.
We are rising stars at this point in time. You've been cooped up here. Perhaps someone to exchange information with you would also be beneficial. A growing relationship. Why do you need the Boulder Dash box? Surely you must have solved it by now.
Check his emotions.
There's a flash of annoyance across the dwarf's eyes.
Somebody didn't solve it yet.
Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere. Everyone be prepared to fight. I am really enjoying this visit. I expected something completely different.
Bring me this sage, and then we will discuss the Balderdash box.
I'm afraid he's busy. You have all the time in the world, don't you? When things are less hectic on our end, I will introduce you to a great and learned friend of mine. But for now, you are dealing with us. You mentioned trade. We're not trading one of our companions for the Balderdash box. That is ridiculous.
That is a vessel. It can hold souls.
Yes.
Are you saying it's full?
Yes, there's at least 2 occupants.
If I were to provide alternate accommodation for them, is that acceptable?
Los, where did you get your urn? Got in my family's crypt. Do you know if there's any other urns like it? Yeah, there's all sorts of pots and things, but I don't know if they're exactly like it. Maybe a few. Feels like I am starting to skin a yak.
What are we just gonna get?
Exactly. When you're so far down in the task of shaving a yak, you sometimes forget why you're shaving the yak.
To get the yak skin, sir!
Yes, to get the yak fur, so you can give it to the person who gives you the apples, who gives it to the person who's making the apple pie, to get the thing, to get the thing, to get the thing.
Are you saying you're making an apple pie? Because I could go for something like that.
Yes.
What do you think, Didi? Apple pie when we're done? Cinnamon! Yeah!
Didi, you don't like the look of this dwarf.
No, I...
Guess not!
We could fetch you a pot. It may or may not be like the one that is before you, but it will be from the same crypt. Are you sure you want to go back there? No, I don't want to go back there at all. But last time I was there, well, you were there. Was it Chagga?
Chagga
It was,
there.
yeah. Yes,
Chagga and Barnabas were there.
And rats.
That's right. Chagga's family also sold him out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of common.
Is there anything else?
Bring your sage. I wish to have a discussion with him. Perhaps he would like to play a game.
What is this game? At least explain the rules to us.
Castles. Classic game. The Imperial worlds play castles.
Okay. Dugan, will I be cursed if I touch the board?
You don't want to lose the game, my guess is.
Yeah, all right. May I have a look at the board, just to make sure there's no skullduggery involved?
Feel free.
You might have to play if you touch it.
All right, Chagga's going to use a mythic point to cast a legend lore spell on the board.
Yeah!
Using the rod to fill all the requirements of the spell components.
Okay.
So that it's like a 6-second thing. So,
Okay.
muttering over the
No,
board.
it's not even. It's like
Okay. This board has seen like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of games.
Yep.
This chessboard was originally created for a master player
Yep.
This dwarvish sage basically used this board to cheat at one point, and basically made it so that he could trap the souls of his opponents who lost. You know that he is a phenomenal player.
Okay.
He would rival Barnabas. You also expect that how he can do these things is beyond that of mortal powers. And he was doing this before he